feeling kind of crappy, but I want to really get a nice chunk of this playthrough in. Let's see, where were you? Oh yeah, King Filkir Arnbjorn the Third. I think he can change laws right away, so that's good. None of my council are currently loyalists. They were loyalists to my father, perhaps, but not to me. So that's too bad. I would need 3 to do a law change, so I think I might be spending the money. Yeah, we're gonna spend the money, 80 gold to buy favors from 3 of them. This guy's 55, he won't do it, but this guy's a pragmatist and he's part of my family. That favor's too expensive anyway. This guy will. Okay, so we're gonna buy the favors from 3 of these guys. And then we're going to change a law, probably taking away some council power. And yeah, we're going to nominate my son to be. Yeah, he's already okay. Good. He's already the heir. Excellent. I'll find him a new wife soon. Check our vassals really quick. This guy wants to see it in the council. I'm going to give him 65 gold, boost his opinion. That's my boy, Borgfjord. The Jarl of Helsingland is a heretic because I forgot to change his religion earlier. So do that later. Get his opinion up. Throw some bribes around. You know, the usual rigmarole when you've got a new ruler. This guy's he would be an excellent steward. Unfortunately, I just bought a favor for my steward, so we'll get him on there after I get this vote through. Jarl of Westergothia, what's your deal? Excuse me. Give you a little gift. You'll be happy. Jill still hates me. My brother, title claiming. Give him a gift. Cheap gift for 60 opinion. Certainly good. And yeah, we'll see where the factions start coming from, and we'll see where we can start throwing bribes if we have to. I do have 2 counties that I'm over the limit here. So, Dyfed and Suffolk, apparently. So, Dyfed, Suffolk, and I've got an extra Jarldom that I need to get rid of, too. Because they might be getting pissy, anyway, about the extra votes there, but... So, Dyfed, we're going to give to... Actually, we'll probably give it to my son. Who's he engaged? Who's she engaged to? My vassal. Okay. Does she have good stats? Not even. I'm gonna break that patrol wall. And Toasty of Plowing, my vassal, is gonna be a little angry about it for sure. I don't care. My son's gonna marry who he pleases. Apparently he had a wife at one point. Oh, he's already got a grandson, so that's gonna hopefully be Arnbjorn the 4th. No, the 5th. So that's good. I'd like to work in some nice stats here. So let's see if Seki would get me a non-aggression pack with Consartak, and she's attractive, so I'd certainly like to breathe that into the line. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Hey, Anthony Vaughn, welcome, man. What's going on? I think I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. The broadcast will be up, if it's not already, when I finish the stream. And what I tend to do is put the VODs up, kind of broken up into hour-long episodes on YouTube anyway. The link should be on the bottom of the Twitch page either way, you know, um, I'm still doing the first playthrough where I started as the County of Gotland. I'm trying to become the Emperor of Scandinavia and eventually the King of Mongolia for a couple of achievements, Northeast and Gotland. Scandinavia is coming along. I'm kind of being a little patient there to get my military tech up. The King of Mongolia is going to be a little trickier because the Mongol Empire is here. Genghis Khan showed up about 400 years early because I put the Mongols on random for the lulls. And they have about 90,000 event troops left still. Whereas I can raise maybe 5 or 6, maybe 8 if I bought mercs. So that's going to be interesting, getting that Desert Kingdom. Currently building up, taking parts of England that are feudal so I can get my troop count up so I can actively oppose France over here, which used to be broken up, is now united. Hopefully when their king dies, will be disunited again, because he's got, looks like 3 sons and 4 kingdom titles. So we'll see, you know. But yeah, I got my threat up. This guy got 100% war score on him, so we're going to end that war right now. Because I'm still 3 counties over. Get these. Okay, yeah, I'm 3 counties over. I got to give away some stuff here. So Suffolk, Dyfed, and Gloucester. Suffolk we're going to give to... Actually, let's see which duchies I have. Vestland at 1, 2, 3, 4. I might give that to my little brother. I might give that Jarldom title to my little brother, and in addition give him Suffolk. I think we'll do that. Actually, nah, you know, my son. Nah, I want to give some stuff to my son so I can build up his prestige. So, yeah, we're doing that. I don't want the ambition to see the realm prosper because we're going to be declaring war fairly soon. Threat level's up. I'm going to nominate my son to be my heir. Some claims, unlated sons. I'm going to set my crown focus in Gotland here. Okay. We're working on my son get married. So we'll unpause for a little bit, let the favors go through. Defensive pacts forming against us. This guy, okay, he's going to take my gift, and this guy did too, so. Oh, thanks, Anthony Vaughn. Yeah, man, I streamed for a while this series, then my hard drive died, then I got sick, but started streaming again tonight. See how long I can go before my sinuses and such force me to sleep. But yeah. At the beginning, I think in the first episode or so, I really went into, like, you know, low or real up close explanations on what I was trying to do, and now, you know, some stuff gets repetitive, so I don't repeat everything. But if there's anything you need explanation on, or what my thought processes is, and I'm not saying it, you know, feel free to ask. Yeah, so I got 3 people owing me favors. Oh yeah, I've got to actually call in the favors, so let's do that. Call in council support. 1, 2, and 3. Calling in their support. As you can see, we've got 3 supporters, 3 opponents. I'm the tiebreaker, so now we start ripping away some of this council power. I took some away, then my old ruler owed somebody a favor. They started a vote. Give it back to the council. We're going to just reverse that trend, not give any more favors to council. So I paid gold to get favors from the 3 guys who are voting for me now, with me now. So I'm gonna do banishment first, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Gotta get these 6 out of the way, and then you can do the war declaration, where I can declare war without, them voting on it, and then we'll just abolish their power entirely for the extra 2 domain size. And my son should be married by now. Yep, it went through. So we're gonna give him the county of. Let's see. We'll give him Gloucester. Just gonna give him all the extra stuff. Actually, I want him to. Give him the Jarl of Cornwall. I want him to start building up prestige, so that when he eventually takes over, he won't be dealing with too many BS factions and such. Because you get the opinion boost for having prestige. Yeah, we're gonna. What I can do in the meantime while I'm waiting for my threat to go down, I can raid. Tempted to just do that. Actually, what I could have done there too was change the law to late feudal administration so that I could push for primogeniture. But honestly, it's not a big deal right now. Like I said, what the big deal right now is getting the council power gone, basically. So we're going to switch these guys to raiders, and we're going to start raiding. As stupid as that sounds, but start raiding Petty Kingdom of Wessex. Actually, what I want to do is get my ruler in there. Why did he just... Yeah. He can lead armies, right? Why isn't he showing up here? There he is. And I want my son to be a commander as well, just so that I can have him join me and hopefully get some cool titles. This guy Thorfinn, 6 Marshal. That's not very good, my friend. Arnbjorn, my son, join me on the raiding. It'll be like Vikings. Bringing my sons with me to go raiding. This guy, what's... And this guy, this guy, Jarl Borgfjord, amazing. So freaking aggressive, this guy. I gave him 2 counties, Devon and Cornwall. I didn't even make the Jarldom for him. He saved up the money, made the Jarldom himself. He then proceeded, I'll show you on the diplomatic screen. Click on him, anything that's light green is him. He took a county in Brittany. He took 2 counties in Ireland. He took a county in Scotland. I believe at one point he attacked northern England for Northumberland. I think he lost that war, and I wish I would have helped him. And now currently he's attacking Carrick, which is here. This guy's a beast, man. I love him. He started with two counties, and now he's a duke with 6 counties going for a 7th. Could have had 8 if you had a liege that actually gave it him. Pretty sweet. We're raiding, making that money. Okay, take a look here. We could hold a great blot. Not a big deal. I don't even see any factions really, like no big ones anyway, forming up, which is good. This guy's kind of ticked at me. Why? Wrong government type. Yeah, well, bro, you're feudal. You're tribal rather. Go feudal already. See, what I could do here is I can upgrade him to a Stonehill fort at my expense, of course, and then he can become feudal, which will take away that wrong government penalty. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do that because it's, I want to get these guys. The more feudal guys I get, the more troops I can actually pull from them. Those are both him. My half brother is just pissed at me. Why? I decreased council power, doesn't like the new obligation law, he's greedy, envious, off gear. tempted to give him like a crappy gift or a crappy artifact, actually, like one I don't really care about. Something like Iron Crown. Yeah, we'll give him a Noble Scepter. How's that? Oh, I have that equipped. What do you got equipped? I got all those things equipped. Okay. We'll give him an engraved sword. How's that? There you go. Because, you know, sometimes you lose treasury items on death, so I figure if I spread it around among my family, you know, some of the stuff, at least it'll get some use and stay in the family at least. Plus, you know, I don't like to cheese it up too much. I like to, you know, that's why I'm giving my brothers titles and my sons, different sons and stuff. You know, there's a way to play the game where you can kind of game it and, you know, even gavel kind. But to me, the more fun way to play is, you know, to kind of play the way they meant you to play. It's fun. It's more exciting that way. You know, pause it. France is dealing. Provence. Duke is independent down here. The drunkard, Claudio, he's doing something right. Because he's still independent. Childhood education for my youngest son. We'll make him... See, timid means that martial's not good for him. And willful, since it's green, means that martial would be good for him. So I don't really want to do that. He's already got a tendency, proclivity, for intrigue, so we'll have him do that. I hope that doesn't lead to trouble later on. But again, you know, we're playing for fun here. Now we got a faction at 81%. The Chief of Hamburg being a jerk. This guy also being a jerk. Oh, he's the one I broke the betrothal with. Yeah, he's kind of pissed. I don't blame him. My marshal, however, there's no excuse for that. I'm going to give him a gift. That'll get him up 30 opinion. Should be enough to get him out of a faction. But I'm also going to give him a honorary title. Because he's got really good stats. And that's what matters in life. Stats. Mercia is doing something. The Jarl of Gotland wants out of jail. No, he was a big problem for like my grandfather or something. He's been sitting there. He's going to go to the Gotland, actually. He's been living way too long. His heir's here. I could spend 15 gold to give his heir a gift now, which will be cheaper than if I do it when he's Jarl. But, yeah, I'm actually kind of tempted to do that. Because this guy, I just put him in the obulette to be tortured or whatever. So he's going to take over sooner rather than later. So why don't we just give him that now. Mercia appears to be attacking Wessex. Holy War. Seriously? Oh, because they went Waldensian. Shoot. See, I checked on them before and they were Catholic. If I saw them go Waldensian, I would have Holy Warred them myself. I'm actually going to get off their territory. We got a claim on Warwick, County of Warwick. After, like, I don't know how long that guy's been sitting there. It's just a county, and I'm not going to spend 220 gold for that when I could just conquest a county from them if I wanted to. I kind of want... Alright. What's this guy up to? Check our ships. I'm going to keep raiding, I guess, because the threat's still too high. Although you can't quite put your finger on what's wrong, you don't feel quite right. He thinks I have the flu. I might have that in real life. To ease your pain, Hawker had you write down the names of your worst enemies, and when no one was looking, toss the parchment into a fire. Better them than you, my lord. What is this, Game of Thrones? I'm glad I hired Hawker. It worked. I got a little extra health for that. To an extent, because I still have the flu. You're confined to your bed, your body racked with aches and chills. You've contracted the flu. Okay. Your court physician Hawker has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. What's this guy's learning? Not that high. So we're going to do a well-tested treatment. I don't know why he's the doctor. It must be from when my character was actually controlled by the AI. So we're going to go ahead and actually try to get a better court physician, somebody with higher learning. So we will, I could recruit a court physician, or I could invite a holy man to court. They tend to have high learning. Of course, they put the lie to me right when I do it. Okay. Try one more. 14. Let's try one more. Get it, come on. 21, okay. This guy works. Carl. Stay back, Carl. Okay. Actually, I could do my goatee. Have him do it. He's wounded. Yeah, you know what? We'll make him the court physician. Do that. And this council faction is being annoying. My spy master wants a little bit of money and an honorary title. My man, Borkvard the Tormentor, tormenting the Scottish, taking another county. He's like basically forcing me to give him a council position. What are his, let's see what his stats are here. 17, 13. So he'd be good as a marshal. I've heard he got a decent marshal. I can make him my advisor, I guess. One thing is my cousin over here. It's tough to fit him in. If he joins a faction, then I will give him a council spot. But oh, he did join a faction. Independence. He wants independence. Come on, bro. All right. You get your spot. Relax. Jeepers creepers. Chief of Headmark. I'm sorry, man. Borkvard wants your spot. He gets it. He's too important to me. And what are we? Commander. Trigvi. You have recovered well from the flu. Now the coughing, fever, and headache are just unpleasant memories. I wish that was true in real life. But, who's this guy? My vassal. Is he scheming on me again? Actually, wasn't there a guy I could, this guy. You're the wrong religion. Yeah. Let's, have you join our religion. No, you won't do it. Why? I could just take your title away, bro. You're an infidel. These are a lot of counties. What the hell? Pardon my French, but this guy get all this land over here. Jeez. He's got like the whole northeast coastline here. He's my kinsman. And why is he a true believer? Did he like come out of the not the closet, but you know what I mean? Give me a gift. Won't do it now. I mean, is he joining factions against me? If he is, then I'll strip him of his titles, but he doesn't appear to be right now. Chief of Dahl in Westergothia. Okay, Dahl's over here. Didn't Narki... Let's see. You're the chief of Westergothia, right? Westergothia's here. So I'm going to give you the county of Jarl of Dahl and whatever other. Because you wanted that, or your father wanted that. I'll give it to you. But that'll be one less annoying vassal for me to have. Yeah, we're still sieging out here. Threats slowly decaying. wants to be Chancellor, probably. Recently, you've noticed a charming woman at your court. You have never heard of her name, Rikisa af Mjalbarden, but her refined manners and etiquette suggest that she has had a fine upbringing. She's an excellent conversationalist, and everyone adores her. Maybe you could make use of her talents. See, I can make her counselor. She'll owe me a favor, but the Grand Mayor of Kent would be really, really ticked. No, I don't need her help. I don't need her help. Sorry, Rikisa. Damn, so she vanished with another trace. Good God. Okay. And we are looting and pillaging Clifford at the moment. My threat has receded under 5%. Keep raiding for the moment. It looks like Wessex actually just converted back to being Catholic. How fake is that, you know? He was getting holy word from Mercia, but he suddenly finds Jesus Christ. Middlesex, my son or my brother, is declaring a conquest war on Northumberland. Very cool. Can I help you, by the way? I can. That's right. So I'm gonna do that. Because my troops are already raised, they're raiding, right? So why not? Just give them a hand. I'm not taking any negative for having troops raised from my vassals because they were raised when I took power raiding. So it didn't, you know, if I disbanded them and raised them again, then that would be a factor. But currently it's not. I'm gonna actually just finish sieging. I'm gonna help them, but I'm gonna finish sieging this down because I want that sweet, sweet loot. What's that? Nice. My tribal vassal, whose territory I upgraded earlier, became feudal. So that's good. We've got a really nasty faction here to increase council power. 200%. Is there any way I can prevent this from firing off? I can get this guy to 84. This guy's kind of a lost cause, I think. The Jarl of Scania. He wants a seat on the council. I can give him, like, the, this spot, I guess. Give him a gift. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Really, really kissing his butt right now. And then this guy here, we give him a gift. Honorary title. I'm fast running out of honorary titles. But hopefully that's enough to get these guys off. My marshal, excellent, tells me that one of my commanders, Sverker, has improved significantly. So Sverker has gained, the Great Mayor, rather, has gained the trait Lightfoot Leader. And he'll gain either 1, 2, or 3 marshal. We'll see what he gets. He got 3. Look at that, 10% chance on Lightfoot Leader. Very cool. Very cool. And that's happening because I have my marshal doing the Organize the Army action, which gives a chance for what just happened. It could improve a commander. You could find a good commander, or I guess Commander Brawl, which I don't think I've seen that yet, or I don't remember what it was. That's only a 1.7% chance. And it also lowers the cost of your retinue by 17%. I'm glad that happened. However, what I'm going to do is actually have him train some troops in the capital right now. And I'm going to start thinking about, at some point, building another castle in Gotland, just for my own troop count, for my own power base there. And we're almost done sieging this out. These guys are pushing this faction. He waited. Well, I got a couple people out, so that's something. Unfortunately, my cousin didn't leave. Gotta see who I'm allied with here. Gone of Kazaria. How many troops do you have, buddy? You at war? Sure is. Defending. Okay. Because I was allied with Novgorod, with my father. Does Novgorod even exist anymore? They do. Are we related in any way, shape, or form? not appear so, but maybe. I'm not going to be blackmailed. I'm not turning into that, so I'm not bowing down to that. Let the rebellion fire off. Got an open council position. We'll give it to Freyr. We'll have him collect taxes here. Forbid him from leading armies because I want him to keep doing that. Forbid you from leading armies because I want you to keep doing that. And just take a look and see who's rebelling exactly. Okay. Could raise more troops. Raise ships for sure. Raise some more troops. Where they raise? England. Okay. Cool. Here. Is my son going to win his war? That's the real question. I want to make sure he wins it. For sure. And then get all the ships over here. We can go bongo bango. Okay. Novgorod. Accepting the alliance. Excellent. I'm going to actually have him join me on this. If I can. Join me. And he's also attacking, still in that war for Vologda. Am I in that? No, I'm not. So he'll join me, but he's kind of busy right now, so we can't really expect too much help from him. It's okay. Oh, that was a weird sigh. Ileana Gut, my aunt, died a natural death. Okay. Now, my son's war is not doing that great at the moment. I'm going to stop myself from leading troops. At this point in time, I'm going to... son, yeah, we're gonna resign him from leading troops as well because we're going to war now. I don't want people dying, myself or my heir. Okay, now we're gonna march. No, we're gonna catch the ship, go up north, crush Northumberland's army really quick for my son, and I'm just gonna actually power siege that top one. What are they trying to take here? Lancaster. Okay, right here. Catch his army. Someone else is also fighting him. Okay. He's actually fighting my son and the Grand Mayor of my republic. This little girl learned how to be a brilliant strategist. What troops does my son have? What is he doing? Who do you work for? What is his name and what does he do? The rebellion, how are they doing? 3,200 troops. Not that scary. Probably crappy. What other kind of troops are they? Light infantry, you have any? Oh, it's actually kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. I've got more though. And I'm sick. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. I may die here after only ruling for a couple of years. Unfortunately. Not a good time to die, because I'm in the middle of a revolt. But, what are you going to do? Matters of life and death. I have a little malaise. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least, it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about you carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your troubles sleeping. Summon the council, you summon a secret meeting, invite only, or actually when I think about it, I've lived a good life where I gained content. Screw that. Summon the council. My doctor thinks I have the flu. It's fine. Maybe that's why I'm hallucinating. I'm gonna actually rush over and try to get rid of this rebellion in case I die from something. Got a little bit of health from eating spicy food. Excellent. A meeting of the minds. Your council convenes, and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down, and the suspense is almost tangible as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally, you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. Send my trusted Grand Mayor, Sverker, which is available due to my high diplomacy skill. And he'll use his diplomatic ties and send letters to all his confidants. Eternal life is surely something of interest to many a noble, and somebody has to know something. Or, let the council decide. I'm going to send my trusted Grand Mayor, spend enough on bribes on him, see what he can squirrel up. Because I've got the flu right now. Not good. Not good at all. My court physician's offering treatment. What's the flu give? Flu gives -2 health. It's a bit much. We're going to just do a well-tested treatment. Hopefully it goes away. King Arad of Duhebarth was captured in battle. And Elsip Ap Iago was also captured. This guy's the grandson of... Alright, we can ransom this guy for 145 gold. He's not like the war goal, so... Alright, Goti Holmger insisted that your humors were out of balance and that the best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. After consulting the astronomical charts, he decided that you should be bled from your armpits and temples. I actually feel better. Okay. +2 health. Let's go. Get on that boat. Come on, come on. Alright. Let's see. Rebels. Where are these filthy rebels? We'll beat this little contingent first, I guess. Right off the boat, too. I don't care. Half morale. Doesn't matter. 10 to 1. Where are they running to? Telemark. Boat's over. Chase them down and hopefully wipe them. You've been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of you. Mint the coins for glory. Lose 100 gold, gain prestige. Debase the mints with less precious metal for profits. I get the greedy trait. 100 gold, 100 prestige. That could get deceitful. Or no additional currencies. I'm going to debase it. Money's good. Don't care about being greedy. I'm going to also siege this out. Assault that, rather. And who's this? Scania. Scania is rebelling against me, but he's also attacking the King of Sweden in a de jure war. So this army over here, since it has the Scania coat of arms, it is hostile to me, but since he's not the leader of the rebellion, I don't actually have to fight this army. The one I want to fight is this one over here, the Saxon Revolt. So ignore this. I'll be glad if he beats Sweden, to be honest. I'm probably going to generally just forgive these guys for rebelling anyway, because they'll be happy with being shown mercy. And I'm going to go through France, actually, because I don't know. Well, that's actually got decent supply, but I'm gonna have to actually kind of put Pomerania in their place. This was Mecklenburg, but apparently they've become a king now. Pomerania, Poland, Pannonia is big, looking good. Pannonia, Hungary by any other name. King Mark Vart the Chaste, king of Pannonia and Serbia. He is also Slavic. Slavic's doing pretty good this game. Sticking around this whole area here, Slavic. Sumanesco is being a pain in my you-know-what. And Tengri is stretching. The Mongols are basically just doing like a conquest war, so they're slowly moving along. Hey, good-natured simpleton, how are you? What's going on? I almost feel like I'm insulting you by saying that, but that's literally your name. Okay, Novgorod, join me. Okay. A subtle touch. As per your orders, your Grand Chancellor, or your Chancellor, Grand Mayor Sverker, has been corresponding with all the important scholarly nobles of the known world. Some of them have been intrigued by the enquiries put forward. Others have been skeptical, while some have been outright dismissive. However, a select few have been relaying mysterious rumors from the north, stories sounding nothing short of magic. Sverker informs you that one contact in particular is worried about the repercussions if it became known that they have been entertaining these borderline heretic ideas. It pains me to say, my lord, but this sort of gossip does not come for free, he says, brows furrowed. I may be a diplomat, but I'm not a hypnotist. You can't quit now. Make sure this gift reaches your contact. So I got a 235 gold to try to get this info. Or you think I'm running a charity here, just use that silver tongue of yours. In which case he'd be a little disappointed. Now, his diplomacy is actually not that high. I just had him in the spot because he's a powerful vassal and I want to keep him happy. So we'll send the money, you know. Silver is always better than a silver tongue, I think. Let me stop running it at 5 speed. Gotcha. My steward's got a special tithe, 117 gold in Gotland. Excellent. The flu's gone. Sweet. Good to see you again, by the way, good nature. Sorry I've been away, buddy. Hard drive fried and also been sick. I'm still sick, but I wanted to really get some good playtime in. Jarl Bjorkfjord, the Tormented. Good nature, when you get a chance, watch this replay. This guy right here, Jarl Bjorkfjord, is unbelievable. He's like a good player. He's got the Berserker trait. Look at that. +4 martial. 19 martial. He was publicly humiliated. Wow. He started with 2 I'm going to go right now. Just want to see which. He took the county of Tyrone in Ireland now. But he started with these 2 counties here. These 2. And... oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Tazers. Tell me what you guys think of that new gift, too. I had to take a good look for online. I kind of like... certainly shocked me a little bit. But, yeah, so this guy started with these 2 counties. He made his own Jarl title. He then proceeded to conquer a county in Brittany. He conquered 3 counties in Ireland now. 2 counties in Scotland. All by himself. Like, I haven't helped him on anything. Super, super aggressive, even with the Santa Claus hat. This guy's awesome. Screwed up face. What is he? Disfigured. He's a beast. Raised in Runestone, 2 combat stats. I mean, I feel bad he's only got the 1 son, who certainly, you know, even if he'd have crappy traits and was frail, couldn't live up to his father. His other son died young. Probably would have been, he died of dysentery. It's too bad. Excellent, 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 though. And this is Civil War. These guys want to talk. They probably want to talk white peace. I'm tempted to give it to them. Because that's really all I wanted. I didn't really want to start stripping titles. So I think I will give them white peace. We beat their armies. I want to get back to getting offensive wars. You can see, get the opinion penalty, spared after rebellion, and crush the major revolt. That's +30 opinion right there. It's not bad. I'm just going to mute the mic. 1 second, guys. I'm going to blow my nose. Okay. So that war's over. My son's conquest is still ongoing. Vassal levy opinion is still going a little bit. I'd like my son to just win his war. I don't know what he's... I don't see his troops anywhere, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, are these his troops right here? No, that's Novgorod. And why is Novgorod still in war with me? Oh, Middlesex conquest of Lancaster. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the... What? How am I the, This is weird. See, I joined... Now, this is, So I'm just reading Good Nature's comment here. I tend to give... this is from Good Nature Simpleton. I tend to give strong vassals like that a lot of power once I get viceroyalties, as long as I can marry someone off to them for a non-aggression pact, just so they will expand the realm on their own without me having to micromanage as much. I love vassals like that, because it's like, you know, let them run. It's like, you know, running a company where you give your people enough independence and have enough confidence in them to go for themselves. Love it, you know? Because you figure he went from 2 to 6 or 7 counties. He saved me 5 conquest wars right there. I mean, he's got his, you know, once if I get the Emperor title, put it that way, I'll keep an eye. I'm going to make him a special interest character. And whenever I get the Empire title, his heirs are going to get some kind of king title, just for what their ancestor did. Because that guy's awesome. And I think, did I pick him up out of nowhere? Yeah, he had no parents. He was just a dude that showed up. I don't know. I might have raised a commander or something, but yeah, he's awesome. This guy has come out of, my rival has come out of hiding. Oh, whatever. Oh, the Bordigor Tazers? Yeah, man. I mean, you know, but there's only one way to get rid of Bordigor, you know? You gotta... But yeah, keeping vassals happy. Yeah, it's... There were some things about Conclave that made the vassals annoying. It's more... I think it's more interactive to play as a vassal now. But, yeah, I gotta certainly get the Bordigor cleaned up. I'm working on it, you know? Probably gonna take all of England. They're feudal. Actually, Ireland's... got a couple of feudal places. He's taking like tribal stuff. He doesn't really care. Okay, I'll reveal the bear. So my vassal actually beat Sweden in a war, straight up. My son, who has a claim on Sweden. What I need really is... Who's Ranford? Furik, Sigurd. See, these guys are 5 and 6. If I could get them on the throne, a child, then I could push my son's claim, excuse me, on Sweden. But I need like a civil war or something. Can I invite you to my court? He'll come to my court. And he's got a weak claim on Sweden. Thing is, I just want him in my court so I can murder him, because he's actually the heir, you know? And basically, him, Ranver, Schooley, I don't know who these people are. Yeah, we'll invite him over and we'll try to kill him. We'll do that. And finish this war with Northumberland. What I was going to say is, I joined my vassal, my brother's war, for County Northumberland, and apparently, like, I took over as the antagonist from joining his war, Styrbjorn's war. So, I wasn't expecting that. I hope that doesn't, like, I don't think I had a treaty with them, but I hope, you know, doing stuff like that doesn't cause me to have the broken treaty modifier, because if so, that's kind of BS. Here we go. All right. A mystic appears. Your Chancellor Sverker is beaming. You know how Chief Bedras can be. I had to make sure that it was his son who mentioned it first, and that it was easy to make it seem his idea in the first place, and, well, I won't bore you with all the details, he says, clearly excited to have something noteworthy to tell you. When you roll your eyes for the third time, he finally pulls it together and skips to the part about a mystic woman, allegedly traveling the whole world, strange wonders following her footsteps. Oh, Master, I think you should invite her here. Now let's take a look, Tazers. Take a look at Sweden. It's not, the guy who's his heir is not his son. He's part of the family. Trying to see in what sense he's related. He's the king's Afmoon, so is this guy. His grandparent was Ranver. Well, his grandparent was the king of Sweden. So I'm not sure. Ingvar, Ranver, Skuli. They're probably like claimants right now. Here's Ranver. Afmunso, yep, that's him. So he's 41. Skuli is not on the list. My son is a claimant. But, yeah, I need a civil war there, or a child to take. Oh, gotta sneeze once. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill the dude, basically, just to kind of get my, see if I can get my son up the line of succession. Why not? We'll go here. Bribe anybody to join the plot. Nobody important. I mean, what sucks is I could push his claim because he was, I think, right? Not even sure. Well, let me go through the event here. Oh, Master, I think you should invite her here, he urges, so we could hear the woman out or leave it be. We're going to hear the woman out. A courtier named Idun appears at the court of Fylkir Arnbjorn III. I thought they were going to give a pop-up with her, but apparently I've got to look myself. Idun. Very nice. Attractive, 20 diplomacy, preeminence, mystical, lustful, trusting, and she looks good. She looks like Lagertha from Vikings. Idun the Youthful. Okay. Well, you know what's going to happen with Idun the Youthful, right, guys? If you're watching me, you know what's going to happen. First, take on that. Giggity. And she won't change religion, but that's okay. Tell me your secrets while you're entranced by my Viking manhood. Borgvar. I want a high stewardship guy for region. Jarl of Cornwall, yeah, that works. That's hazards. It's all good, buddy. I'm the head of the religion, you know? I decide what's heresy. Burn the heretic. An intriguing encounter. You expected a wrinkled old crone, but the alleged mystic standing before you is something entirely different. Although she is very different compared to all the other women at court, no one can deny that her beauty is breathtaking. With a voice as soft as lamb's wool and tinged with a foreign accent, she introduces herself as Idun. You invite her to dine with you, and her conversation is most intriguing, if not outright controversial at times. She claims to hold the secrets to eternal life and vitality, and offers to teach you more, if you are willing to accept her quest. While it is impossible to know if this fair maiden speaks the truth, at least she seems very experienced for her tender age. But is she immortal? I will accept your teachings, Idun. Eternal life must be mine. I'll lose piety. I'll get consorting with infidel, like Tazar said. 25 negative vassal opinion. She'll like me a little bit more. This is outrageous. Leave it at once if you want to keep your head on your piety. Or blasphemy in the name of Odin. Imprison this filthy heretic. No, I want to live forever. And I want to tap that ASS. So I'll accept her teachings. Eternal life must be mine. The Temple of Lindisfarne, very famous from history. It was one of the first places the Vikings sacked and pillaged when they found England. So he took it. The mayor of Kent, which is Northumberland. So these guys are doing well. A couple of my vassals doing very, very well for themselves. I like it. I approve wholeheartedly. Why is he set -1? Probably, yeah, he controls Lancaster. We're sieging that down, though, even while we run through the event there. 877, so we can change the laws in about a year. So I really want to get that late feudal administration going. Although, got to take away the council powers, too. Probably more important. A serious concern. Prince Armbjorn joins you after supper one evening. That's my son. He initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Armbjorn and demand to know why he has sought you out. My dearest father, I fear for your life, he says earnestly, and seizes your hand. Who is this sacrilegious heathen you have invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I am certain, that's not all, but she cannot be trusted. Please, father, allow me to find out her true motive before it is too late. Nonsense, I'm sure you're overreacting. I dismiss his worries. It is certainly better to be safe than sorry. My son investigates her. Oh, you're right. How could I ever be so naive as to trust Idun, where I imprison her? I mean, she is my concubine, but it's certainly, better to be safe than sorry. So I'm going to let my son investigate. Hopefully that doesn't ruin my chances at immortality. But we'll see. Get that siege. Like, why don't I close up and look at all the unit sprites that I paid for. I'm not complaining, but I buy them to support Paradox more than actually look at them. My daughter, her husband died. They had one son, my grandson Halston. She's 20 years old. She's certainly still marrying age. Who could I marry her off to? Elik, Marshal of... I'd like to get a nice, freaking alliance with somebody here. Ugra, it's you. What's up with you, brother? Hi, Chief. You have a single son, spouse, betrothed. Okay, terrific. Betrothed. All your sons are betrothed, bro. Your brother as well? Okay. I'll just screw off. What about the Mongols? Can I communicate with you yet? Nope, still too far. Perm. What's up with you, man? Nope, you're defending against the Mongols. No thanks. Just kind of looking around here, see who we can make friends with. Heir to the Kingdom of Poland. Alright, the King of Poland's second son. Olga the Unfaithful, she died, clutching at her heart. Huh. Would you like to marry my sister, sir? Yes, you would. Now, as you can see, he'll not consider offers from infidels, but that's outweighed by his opinion of me, the age of my daughter, the skills of my daughter, the prestige he'll get from doing it. All those things outweigh the not considering offers from infidels. So, just good to know. Something to keep in mind. Even toss him a gift, maybe. Make sure he takes the alliance. Troubling news. Late one night, there is a knock on the door of your study. You open the door to find Prince Armbjorn standing there. His eyes dart around nervously as he requests to be led inside. You make a gesture for him to enter and ask him to take a seat. I have some very disturbing news, Father, he says as soon as you sit down. It's about Idun. I've had her followed, and the intelligence my spies have given me is most worrying. He proceeds to tell you about a clandestine meeting Idun had with a suspicious-looking stranger. According to Prince Armbjorn, Idun intends to harm you. She wants to harm me. This is my son, my heir. I trust him. Yes, he's ambitious, but he's going to have all this when I finally die. So, it's funny that we're both Armbjorn the third. He's just the third Jarl of Vestland. I could ignore him. I'm not inclined to do that. I trust my son. I could throw her in jail, or I could seek her out and demand her know the truth. She's a slight girl and my concubine. I'm going to hear the truth for myself. Call me a fool if you like. That's a good point, Tazers. Very good point. He won't get anything if I become immortal. My son. That's true. Well, let's see. All right, let's see what she's got to say. The heroic Filkir armor. God, that's so amazing to hear that from the AI. Calling me heroic. I'm usually, they're telling me to be sewn up in the stomach of dead camels, or my foul names known from Ireland to Cathay. This guy's saying I'm heroic. I love it. He's accepting the marriage. We're gonna ask him to form alliance. He will do it. All right. Is he at war? Okay. For a second, I thought he was probably defending against the Mongols, and that's the only reason. But, all right. Oh yeah, we were sieging this down. Go, go, go. What's taking so long here for? King Twardamir the Liberator. Accept your proposal for an alliance. So this guy's got the Liberator title. So I think he must have been, he has no parents. He was a revolt that happened to liberate Poland, which is pretty. I love it when they actually do it, because they take the king title and they get that specific title, Liberator. Very cool. To the vile tadpole, yep. May you be sewn up in the belly of dead camels, or damn you to your seventh grandfather, or whatever the Muslims say down there when you're playing as them. Very funny stuff. Okay, dangerous faction, of course. Right on cue. I'm trying to busily do something here. This guy, what are you ticked about, brother? Broken betrothed. Still, man, get over it. Your daughter's over it. She's probably already screwing your other vassals. It's not going to get this guy with threat. You know what? If they want to revolt, go ahead. And if they revolt again, whoever revolts here, I'm going to execute every last one of them. I swear. Or at least revoke them. The Fellowship of the Glade. Idun tells you a tale about a hidden glade in which an ancient apple tree grows. The apples are the most delicious in the world, but more importantly, anyone who eats them becomes young anew. She offers to help you find the glade, but she also warns you that the search will not be easy and potentially very dangerous. Idun urges you to form a fellowship of brave warriors to aid you in your quest. While you could just order some of your soldiers to tag along, she insists that they must follow you out of loyalty, not only by duty. She suggests that you arrange a grand feast and speak to them from your heart. So basically, we got to find a way to simply walk into Mordor. No, spare no expenses. 250 gold. Arrange a great feast and invite warriors from every corner of the realm. If you insist, but keep them out of my wine cellar. A smaller feast, and just invite warriors from the local region. Or this sounds like nonsense, and decline it, and she'll leave my court. I'm not willing to give up this line. We're going to spare no expense. We're not cheap, right? I mean, basically the English and the French are paying for this anyway, so we're going to spare no expense. Boom. We got that siege down. The Mystic's Ultimatum. You were just about to knock on the door of Idun's chamber when the door is thrown open. The Mystic's face is hard as stone, and her eyes flash fire. Please come inside, master, she says coldly. It has come to my attention that you have had me followed, Idun says as she closes the door behind you. You try to reply, but she cuts you off. I cannot teach you if you do not have absolute faith in me. Either trust that I am your loyal servant, or send me away. Nothing else will do. You are right, please forgive me. I must have faith. It is too much to ask. It would be best if you left. Nothing else will do. How about the dungeon? I can imprison her in the dungeon. Now I'm thinking about what Tazzer said, right? My son won't get anything if I'm immortal. Maybe she's telling the truth, man. I mean, she is my concubine, right? I'm sampling those wares. Attractive, lustful. I mean, I'm I'm a drunk, stressed, greedy bastard. Cowardly. With a, let's be honest, an older wife. Come on. Forgive me. I must have faith. I'm going to get the trusting trait. We'll see what happens. We're going to play it through, guys. Never could say no to a pretty face. Trusting does stink. That is true. Alright, a merry... But hopefully my friends will help. We'll see. A merry gathering. It is the night of your feast, and warriors have come from far and wide. The word must have spread because there are far more guests than expected. Luckily, with the Dune's help, you managed to make room for everybody. And after raiding the stores, there is enough food and wine to go around. The music is jolly, the spirits are high, and laughter echoes in your hall. Halfway through the dinner, you stand up to hold your speech. At first, you are nervous, but when you see the fervor light up in the guests' eyes, your confidence rises. You deliver the best and most passionate speech of your life. By the end of it, the crowd stands up, howling and applauding. You look to your right, where Idun is seated. She is beaming at you. It seems like you have your fellowship. More wine for everyone. You have successfully completed Idun's first quest. Fylkir Arnbjorn III gains the trait Gregarious. Alright, cool. What's this? Unlanded son, Prince Baggy. 16, my second son. Okay. Don't worry, son. We'll get you somebody. We will get you married to someone. I don't... Maybe get a little treaty out of this too. About the French. Can I buy a favor from you? 400 gold? No. Could be worth it to be honest. Get that favor. Get like a betrothal. That would be sweet. Married to that family somehow. Pannonia. What about you, buddy? You're not fighting. You're defending against the Duke of Thrace. You got a lot of troops. Attacking, defending. Do you have any daughters I could have? She's very young. Lithuania? Catholic? What? Oh man, they're gonna have to get attacked. Yeah, Barons, yeah, they're doing well. Still alive. I mean, what's helping them is the Umadbros have been like in like a 50-50 civil war for I don't know how long. Either I don't know if the wars are ending and they're just starting up again when I look back again, but been going for a long time. That certainly helps them. As a player, that's what you want to see if you're starting up there. That's a tough start, and that's a possible playthrough I might go through in the future. Only problem is if you're like a count. I like to start as counts. If you're a count there, you're too reliant on your liege not screwing up or defending correctly, and you could just get swallowed up. So I'd have to start as a king there, which I don't like generally doing, but it's kind of the only way to do that. Unless you swear fealty as a duke, get independence, swear fealty to the Iberians. There's ways to do it, but Mongols, menace. Okay. My son is not lifting a finger or my brother. Or my son. Alright, here we go. Another faction. What? Are you kidding me? Oh no, this is more council power. Come on, guys. You gotta be kidding. You, what's your beef, brother? What is your beef, man? Chief of Jarl. Just taking a look here. These guys are kind of getting pissed because of the part of it is because I have the troops raised for so long. The rebellions are getting a wee bit annoying. We're going to call in allies. If we can. We'll see if we can. There's no longer Knight Saxon Civil War. Okay. Steward, we're going to put my cousin, Jarl of the Bear, in. Going to have him collect taxes. Thank you very much. And commander titles. Got a couple spots open. Wagon and there. And now Novgorod, we're going to ask you to join, and we're going to ask Poland to join. I don't want them to join the Conquest for Lancaster, so we're going to have them join just the Council Power War. Hopefully they're not busy, not too busy, and they can give me a hand with that. So I don't have to swing troops back. I don't want you to go in that war. Thank you, though. Large bands of rebels and opportunists are flocking to Jarnborough land. 1,000. Not that much, to be honest. Not a big deal. Again, the ultra. Again, guys, I'm telling you right now. Next playthrough, I'm not doing the secret cults because this is way too annoying. They gotta nerf it, or at least downgrade it a bit, something. My daughter is now known as the Unfaithful. Oh man. Jarl of Cornwall, my monster vassal, just burned Gear of Leinster at the stake and inherited the county. Bro, you're a beast, man. 7 out of 5. This guy's a monster. The Tormentor, literally. I love him. Okay, we're going to debase the mints for some money. Cash. The mayor wants some money. He wants to give me money, which will lower Gotland's taxes by 50%, castle taxes for 10 years. I don't think that the math works out in my favor at that point. I'm gonna have to crush that revolt soon, but gotta finish this war. Finish this war that I did not even start. An obstacle in your path. Ever since Idun announced that the time for the search was nigh, you have been busy with preparations. The warriors are equipped, the provisions gathered, and the best horses procured. Yesterday you finally set out on your quest. Idun has led your fellowship deeper and deeper into the wilderness. The trail which you follow is barely visible in the thick underbrush, but Idun seems certain this is the right path. The trail begins to slope upwards, and within a few hours you are trudging up a narrow mountain path. The trail makes a sharp turn, and as you pass it, you spot an obstacle overhead. There has been a rock fall, and boulders are blocking the path. Idun insists that this trail is the only way forward. We should carefully move each rock one by one. Safer but more exhausting option. We must make haste. Move the biggest boulder, and the rest will follow. Or it was not meant to be, and we go home. Let's be careful. Let's not start an avalanche. We'll carefully move each rock one by one. Sweat and blood. You cannot do this without your fierce followers. However, they seem doubtful. So you attempt to raise their spirits and lead by example. You call out to draw their attention and proceed to inform them of your plan. While you do so, you pick a decently sized boulder and begin to shift it. At least you attempt to, However, it does not move an inch. Your companions do not seem convinced, so you buckle down and really give it all you've got. Embarrassingly, your efforts have no other outcome than a sweaty brow and scraped hands. You call for help, but your breathless voice is less than inspiring. We should probably head back. That's corny. Seriously, I fail her quest and she leaves my court. Now I'm gonna get frail and depressed. That is so whack. Stupid. BS. I'm gonna say it. Bullshit. Come on. Really? Oh man, you know what? She left my court, that little witch. I should have arrested her. She was my concubine too. Ugh. Sorry, good nature. You guys are on a little bit of a delay, so I didn't see it. I would have done that too, that little... What's her name? If I could find her. Yeah, she's there. She's right here. Oh, she'll come back to my court. I could even take her back as my concubine. I'll do that. I'm just going to screw her brains out and then see if maybe I can get the... just catch the immortality from her, maybe. It's good to see my allies have not raised a finger yet to help me. I don't blame them, because I mean I don't do it for them either, but... A group of craftsmen have come to your court and shown off their work. They present you with fine goods, of which you are sure there would be a demand for in the realm. Noticing your interest, the craftsmen ask for some capital to start up a workshop, saying they lack the funds to do it on their own. Yeah, make a workshop. Go ahead. Do it. Make it hot. We got a prisoner, Hannah von Neuenberg, the steward of Westmoreland's wife. She's a Lollard. She's got sympathy for pagans. We're going to see how far that sympathy extends as I am making her a concubine. Giggity giggity. Now, Princess Meyer of Saxony has exposed an affair between my concubine Idun and Prince Styrbjorn of Saxony. So Idun, who wouldn't give me the freaking time of day, is my concubine, and she's been screwing my brother too. I wonder if he's got immortal. Lover's pox. Ooh. I think she's getting what she deserves. And he's highly suspicious. So that means he's in the cult, which is really, really, really wicked annoying. And you know, the only thing to do about that is like hunt apostates, but it doesn't work very well. You know, it's not enough to counteract the disease that is secret religions, secret cults. But whatever, we do what we can. 90%. This guy, you know, what is this, like a conquest? Just give it up, bro. You have like no troops left, man. Inga, my mother passed away when she died of cancer. Boo. Sorry, Mom. Bye. Take care. Thank you. Thanks for everything. 100%. Alright. This is for my half-brother, who actually is the one who was screwing with my concubine to get a county. So he should love me now. What a jerk. No? Yeah. He doesn't love me. That little prick. Okay. Whatever. Let's get on. Let's crush this rebellion. Our threat has jumped back up to over 5%. So a little bit of defensive packs for a little bit. Just gotta beat this rebellion up, I guess. And I want to see who's in this, actually. Because, what are you? Yarnberland, Thuringen, and Vestfold. These guys aren't generally a problem. So I don't know why all of a sudden... This guy's still... He's still in jail. He's still alive? This is crazy. I think he's been in jail like since my grandfather's time or something. Let me see. Jarl Hawker. Time in prison. This lady's been in jail for 43 years. Good God. Since she was 5 years old, she's 48. Just go. Go. Sorry. Go. Hawker's been in for only 12 years. It seems... Damn, it seems longer. What's his father? His father. Oh. Real weird. I don't know, maybe he's not the same guy. I don't think he's the same guy. I'm gonna let him out, because he's the right religion, right? Is he pissed about anything else? Yeah, we're just gonna let him out. Get an opinion from the rest of the vassals. It's fine. Get up here and destroy this army, I guess. Yeah, you're right, Tazers. You're right. Poland's the shiz. I'll give him a gift. 15 gold. Very poor country. They're very, very thankful. 25 marshal. Look at this guy. The beast. Twardamir. Man. Who is that? Oh yeah, it's my son-in-law right here. Big children. Damn it. And you know what? Look at Novgorod. They're beating this army up here. What I want to do though is I want to unsiege this stuff. He's winning that fight, but I do want to unsiege this crap. My liege, it pains me to say, this guy who I just let out of jail, but he's telling me there's a traitor in my realm. Fetch me the traitor. Eriker of Gotland is in prison. Evidence this is nonsense. Is Eriker of Gotland or Stjaland, either one of them, in a faction? Yes, Eriker of Gotland is. He's leading the faction for the King of Sweden for ours. So Eriker is going to jail. You scumbag. You want to go to Sweden so bad, maybe you can go in the afterlife. Prick. You know what? Stay in jail. Yeah, the little liberator guys usually get a nice bonus. I wonder if he has the adventurer trait. Kind of what I wanted to see. Duelist. That's a good one. No, he doesn't. He's got the brilliant strategist. It's good stuff. Good for him. Okay. Just unsieging our stuff, then we're gonna siege his and take attrition on our own territory. That's not ridiculous. Not at all. Not at all. Chase this scumbag down. This guy, again, Borgvard. This guy's 54 years old. He's a freaking warmonger. Declared Cornish conquest of Ulster now. He's like trying to take Ireland himself. When I get the Empire title, he's going to become... I'm going to give him like King of like... Or his heirs, whatever. King of Ireland and like Wales or something. The beast. Love it. And he loves burning the freaking, his vassals at the stake. That guy wasn't even a heretic. He just burned with a stake. Crazy. This guy, no, I'm not taking any favors from you. Thank you. I need your money. Got enough. Your score's at 75%. Apparently I was trying to kill somebody. I can't even remember who. Oh, the guy. My reputation's ruined. It sucks. Can I imprison you? No. This is the... He's no longer the heir to Sweden. That's interesting. I guess because he... Oh, he just got... He's not even on the list anymore. Doesn't look like. Schoolie. We're gonna need, like... What is this anyway? Agnatic elective gavel kind, okay. So I'm wondering if I snatch the Westergothia duchy, which I have a claim on, if I'd be able to vote in Sweden's election. Which I'm tempted to do. I mean, he's only got one county. He'll be pissed, but he's just a kid. And his heir is his vassal. So, I mean, I can do it for I can take it for now. How bad is he gonna get? Pretty bad. Now, let's see if we could vote for Sweden. We cannot. Might have to move my, actually, like, no, but Mike, something, I didn't even have to do that to realize it, because Gotland, my capital, is actually in de jure Sweden. I just wanted to get him, like, up there, sorry, see if I can get him, like, you know, third highest or whatever, because then you can push the weak claim anyway. Like, third in line of succession, if I could, but, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Alright, well, I'm gonna give it to Dahl anyway, because he probably would have taken it from that kid regardless. Right back, buddy. Okay. This is one of my vassals here. Who's gonna take over? His daughter? Really? Yeah, I'll execute you. Hung. That's what you get for joining the boards, bro. 1%. You guys are going to suffer, you and Westfold, because this was annoying. No, you're not even feudal. I'm a jerk. Could take it from you. Who else was it? Westfold? Right here. It's a nice county you have, man. You're like a hardhead. Fairly just. Alright, you can go because you've got like nice stats. Just cut the nonsense. The ringleader's gonna stay in jail for now. We'll go for rulership focus. My son's doing theology. Of course he is. Of course he's doing theology. What does he have my grandson doing? Humility. Okay. I'm going to try to assign a guardian for my grandson that doesn't actually suck. How about Trigby, who has excellent stats, or Raphael, who's got excellent martial and stewardship. I like these traits. Trigby sounds good. Okay. I don't like to do too much with the childhood education stuff because it tends to get tedious, which is funny saying that in a game like this, but depending on how you look at it, most things are tedious here, but I enjoy it. Where are you? Just kind of seeing how close these guys are to feudalizing some of them. Troops here, get the fleet to stand down. Okay, those are our retinues. Retinue size went up nicely, I forgot, from the military tech upgrade. So what we're going to do is make some more house Carls, a couple more anyway. Close to getting one more unit. Get them over. That'll be about 1,000 heavy infantry now. Specialty. The Chief of Jarland's pissed. He can rot. That's all I care. Borgvar the Tormentor strikes again, taking Ulster now. This guy. Oh man, I can't say enough about him. Gift? You want a gift, buddy? 102 gold. I'm just gonna give it to him for being a boss. He's been disfigured for like 15 years. Doesn't let him slow him down. Okay. I could have probably just turned that murder plot off, to be honest. The Grand Mayor of Kent died. This guy died. The plot worked. And Jarl of Cornwall the Tormentor just continually he tormented a 20-year-old girl there. Burned her at the stake. Guy's a beast, man. Humphrey and Norman. Okay. Yeah, so get a Chancellor. Half Brother's good. Excellent stats. Have him perform statecraft. We will get a new commander. Hawker, the Grand Mayor of Kent. That's want to appease him a bit. Give him 67 gold and give him Drossetti. Keep him happy. They're paying good taxes, and you know that's helpful to us. This old man does not die. Hey, Novgorod's going to war. They want us to help in their subjugation war. Sure. Whatever. My half-brother is declaring a conquest war on Northumberland. Again. He doesn't believe in truce and isn't afraid of anybody. Craftsmen who I funded a couple years ago returned to tell me of their success. With my support, they were able to set up their business and is now one of the most profitable enterprises in all of Gotland. More taxes for me, 100 gold, 10% city taxes for 10 years. Prosperity up. Gotland is booming. We've got enough money here that I feel confident in building another castle. Checking this one out really quick. I'm confident. I want to do that. Right? Yeah. Another castle. Could also use more troops, more personal troops too. Granted, my martial skill sucks, but it's good stuff. Got stressed again. Okay. Poland and myself are no longer allied. Why is that? Why is that, man? No idea. No idea. Novgorod won their subjugation. I'm glad to see they're still kicking around. They were my ally for, very noble ally for a long time. They own a lot of this area up here, and they've kind of fallen backwards to the Somonesco guys, to Estonia, but they're still kicking in their main duchy, so that's cool. We'll take a quick look. Military, we're still quite a ways away from military org 4. We can change the law. That's good. If I wanted to do late feudal administration, I could do that. Could continue pulling away council powers, which is what I'm leaning towards. Got a lot of opponents for that. Yeah, we'll do that. And basically, the plan is, I mean, I wasn't even going to take Ireland. Borkvard's kind of doing that himself. What I want to do is just kind of alternate conquests, like I've been doing on these guys over here. You know, refresh the truce timer, and then once they're down to like one county each, or they're gone, just Holy War, Mercia, and chunks, and maybe, and also gobble up, I guess, the rest of Ireland at this point, since my guy's already doing it, but I can focus on England, I guess. Just trying to get as much feudal territory as I can. And then, you know, once we can raise a decent amount of troops, and once this king, Soma the Monster, dies, he's got Gavelkind succession. He's got one of his sons died of a heart attack apparently at 17. I don't know about that. Sounds suspicious. So he's got two sons. So the realm will split in two. They probably don't like each other, to be honest, or they won't anyway when they inherit. And I'll be able to hopefully attack, force at least one of them to be tributary, or just start holy warring them. Bohemia is Slavic. The Slavs are actually looking pretty good this game. Various Catholic, probably, yeah, they're Catholic. Lombardy is Catholic. And actually, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, they're Miaphysites, so I'm wondering, if I holy war them, then the Catholics shouldn't help. They're not the same religion, I think. Unless it's just my meds talking for me, but that'll certainly be an option for France, right? Yeah, I know, Tazers. I remember when I first saw it. France has been Hungarian Miaphysite Christian for quite some time. The Arpadi dynasty, which was from Hungary. I don't know if they're still, or this area anyway. Are they still ruling? Who's Pannonia? Anyway, they've been Hungarian for some time. If you look at the history of France, 814, I guess this guy took over. Gino. He was Miaphysite. I think he was actually even Muslim at one point. This guy was crazy. The Carlings were the kings of France. Just Charlemagne. Basically, he lost his titles. He was forced to abdicate before he died. He died in Lombardy's dungeons, and then his son took over. And then the son died of an infected wound, and I think his nephew or something was this guy Gino, who was actually Hungarian and Miaphysite, and they've been ruling ever since. The Carlings, I had nothing to do with it. It was Charlemagne. He was doing his normal thing, and then next thing I knew, I guess he got caught out in the war being too greedy, and he freaking died in jail. And actually, their dynasty, wow. I'm glad you said something, Tazers. They have one living member of their dynasty left. That's nuts, man. That is nuts. Who's the head of the dynasty? Berta Carling. One woman. That's it. She's the last Carling, and she's 56 years old, and she is not matrilineally married, so the line ends with her. The Carlings are about to be done. That is wild. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Crazy. Less than 100 years. The Carling disease is about to be expunged. I feel bad for them this game, Jesus. But yeah, guys, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do for next time, because my meds are kicking in right now. Take over England, Maybe even pushing to Scotland. I don't know. This is supposed to be Norse East achievement, but the Mongols are absolutely tyrannical right now. Still got 90,000 troops. Their event troops are down to about 85,000, so that's something. Once I take this area out, hopefully we'll be at Military Org 4, and we managed to, and then we can just start kind of gobbling up all the Finnish guys, all together, because at this point, just to get them out of the way, get the Empire title. I mean, I could probably take Britannia, but I don't want to take Britannia if the point of the playthrough is Scandinavia, you know? But yeah, do that next time, and then we got to figure out a way how to push our claim for Sweden. Gonna have to get some kind of civil war going, some claimant, something. We'll see what we can do. See here. But, you know, as ever, guys, I really, really appreciate you watching. Appreciate you tuning in. I will certainly do my utmost to stream tomorrow for some time to try to get this playthrough, get further in. And yeah, you know, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a fantastic